Hi, everybody. I can't apologize for not being on here yesterday because I too, as many may think that, what we do gives us this separation of being different. We all are different. Okay. But, our message, our deliverance, what we offer all of us is a glimpse into what's ahead for you through the energies, through the guided messages to help you along your days and your journeys and, and make sense of what's surrounding you. I'm sorry, I should have put that on silent. I don't even know. I apologize. Okay, where was I? Anyway, okay. Oh, the difference, being different. Sometimes the messages are for us as well. Okay. And as many times as I have expressed through the messages as a reminder to you that you have free will to accept the message, to recognize it, to make the changes in your life from it as a guidance, or not. We all are the Two of Wands. We all have choices. Do you go left? Do you go right? Do you go forward? Do you go backwards? If you see that, we are all the Two of Wands. We have free will, choice, and from the choice, from the road taken, once you make the decision, you have the lessons, the people, the things, the emotions, that go along with that particular direction that you chose. And not one or the other is bad. It's just different. It's indifferent. That's all it is. It wasn't the wrong choice. It wasn't the right choice. It was what you felt to do. So you went that way and you learned whatever you're going to learn going the way from the choice that you make. We all have it, including myself. There is no exclusion to myself as well as all us other readers with what our clairs and our gifts are, let alone the vulnerability to allow ourselves to be on here to give to you. And being vulnerable is not weak. Remember that. Being vulnerable takes strength to expose yourself authentically, not in a literal sense, but figuratively naked, stripped raw, So anybody that comes at you like that, admire, appreciate, and if you're not like that, you will be that way because we all have it within us. We are all strong. We are all strength. We are all fire. We are all water. We are all air. We are all earth. Okay. We're all just at different stages and levels within our lives. Okay. I'm saying this. Why am I saying all this? Well, because it's been a doozy of a year, not even 2018, that we're already in the end of April. Holy shit. But I'm talking year spanned, April to April. Okay. Everything happens for a reason. Planet placements happen for a reason. Moon phases at the times that they're in are for reasons. Everything is for a reason. Okay? We are all meant to wake the fuck up now in our lives. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And also our children. They may not be waking up, but they're observing and they're seeing the awakening within all of us now in this world to take their foundation and build what we are doing and what we are changing and what are we transforming to and how this is all happening in our world and society and everything. Everything is, they're watching, observing. They're the next generation to take the wand. Take the wand of fire. Take the chalice of love. Okay, you know, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, okay? The sword. They're the next ones to be handed the sword of logic, communication, and truth. They're the next one to take the pentacle for the stability and the groundedness and the careers and the money that's needed for our world to come from all of us ascending and awakening now and becoming authentic, true to yourselves. And there's many of us that meaning us readers, or us light workers, us empath, us intuitives, us mediums, you know, us that, you know, yes, we do have tools and we utilize them for good to help you, you know, to guide you, to always give you light and positivity. Okay. But we too are still living in a human experience as well. I can honestly say 90% of my life and my existence and my walk on this earth is selflessness. Because I see it's hard for me not to take myself out of a situation and see the light beyond the dark. It's just who I am. It's who I am. Okay. Because I lived my life and I ascended and I am awakened to my degree. Okay. Do I have a choice? Hell yeah, I have a choice. Of course I have a choice. Don't think for a second I don't want to switch that bitch switch and say, you know what, motherfucker, come here. Let me tell you. Let me take you by the throat, you know, rattle you, kill you, bring you back to life and say, do you hear me now? Absolutely. But it's about control. It's about temperance, right? Because you see the bigger picture. You see the good at the end of the tunnel or the cave, okay? But there is 10% of me that I'm still a work in progress. I just go about it differently. I genuinely do not have a gray area. I'm either this or that. And bet your ass I'm going to be as clear as day in expressing it. Because I give clarity. Because when you walk away from me, you're going to not have cloudiness and uncertainty of what I was trying to get at whenever I come at you. But if I'm coming at you because you came at me, bet, I'm going to tell you why I'm saying all this. Bet you got me to that light switch with the dimmer. You know how it turns and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. You got me to that medium point of just enough light, but it's still a little dark, you know. She comes out, you know, and she's the Queen of Swords mode. She's going to cut the bullshit and tell you the truth, but in a loving way, because the Queen of Cups gives love and emotions in a loving way. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles, stay grounded, don't get rattled, you know, stand firm and true, like as a matter of fact, you know, because what's that saying? You get more out of honey, sweet There's something, I don't even know the saying, but you understand what I'm saying. You get more with honey than you do with vinegar or something like that. But when this whole month came about, the month before, March leading into April, and all the warnings and messages that were coming to let you know the guidance that you're going to need for as the days and weeks progressed in April, whatever sign you were in. The Five of Swords was there quite a few times. You're going to come up with battle, conflict. Well, I'll give you a story. Every weekend, no exaggeration, every weekend, I choose to go out one night a weekend just to get out of, get out. Every weekend, someone came at me. Was it about me? No. It was the energies that was formulating all day, every week in the month of April, with the moons, with the retrogrades, with everything, with the Aries season, Aries, okay, the sun placements, everything. I was watching it like I do, because I see life as a movie, my own personal movie. And sometimes, and most times, I'm living in Groundhog's Day. Go ahead, laugh, it's funny. I wake up and make it my own now. But, I see and I notice how people's doing and what they're doing and their walk and their demeanor and everything. And they're coming across things. And, so when every weekend something was coming at me, I was already with my armor, like, bring it. Cause I already knew what do you got this week? Do you feel better? Do you got it out? You're not hurt or offended that I came at you? No, cause it has no reflection to me. It was whatever you were building up and you couldn't take it no more, the pressure cooker, and you're released. Do you feel better? Now let it go and walk away from me. Okay. But there's always that one or two people in your life that it does matter. They do tend to rattle you more than any other person or any other situation or thing. And the reason why is because they matter. They have value, worth, significance to you. Okay. And yeah. So that 10% of me, that's human experience, and not so much in my ego, because I'm very conscientious of that. Because I know when it's trying to come, I'm like, no, because the ego just brings you to nasty places and backpedals you from your blessings. I've known that for many years, that's why I stripped away and there's nothing about me that's ego. The 10% of me that's human, because I too am living in a human experience, taking it all in as well, because I came here to live a human experience, to go through the things I'm going through, to learn lessons, to be involved in certain situations, things, and, and stuff like that. But, I had a human moment, let's say, instead of an ego moment, because it wasn't ego at all. It was just intolerable. Enough is enough with the fuckery. That's what I'm calling the first half of 2018. Enough with the fuckery, people. We've been warning you. We've been telling you. They've been telling you. It's about taking the mask off and being your authentic self. Stop hiding behind the mask. See how cards are flying out, and I'm letting them. I'll tell the story. Stop it. Or we've been telling you guys, it's okay. Be your authentic self. It's okay to express. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Okay. So me, my 10% of human, I'm to the point where my pressure cooker is, and I I didn't come here to live this experience to be judge, jury, and everything else. Okay? Because no one ever, I don't give a rat's ass. You do not judge a single being. Okay? Because everybody has a backstory and everybody's living their life the best way they can. And before you go to judge somebody, you better know and get to understand and do some research as to why you think you have the right to judge them. You don't know what happened in their life. You don't. So don't do it. Okay? Only God can judge. Remember that always. Okay? Okay. So that's how I live. I don't judge. I always take myself out of the situation, observe my surroundings, observe the person, what they're saying, sense what they're feeling, and help guide the best way I can to give that light, that lantern of the hermit, you know, because the hermit's seeking the truth. That's why he's a hermit. He's not moving because he's observing and looking to the light to find the truth. Okay. So I had a 10% human moment, and I said something that even I couldn't fathom that I came out with, because I allowed the situation, the duration, to just take over me for a moment. And diarrhea of the mouth, Brooklyn from Angie came out for a moment. Like, motherfucker, do you really? And I was like, what did I just do? For a moment, not that I forgot about being selfless, you know, and took myself out of the situation to understand the other person's reasons, you know, and ways. Okay. It was just like, are you fucking for real right now? As long as, and as much as the back and forth, you know, you're still going to try to come at me like that? Okay. And then I said, well, you know, I did what I did. And I was like, right away, I asked for forgiveness, you know, because that was a very selfish moment I had. Like, because I felt, and doing it, it's like, nah, I had to show this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, don't get it twisted, boo boo. That's the ego part, I guess. That's me living in the human experience, having the human experience, and being, you know, being fucking human, dude, you know, because everybody has their moments, of course. Even we have our moments, okay? You know, we're not meant to be perfect, and we're not meant to judge. We learn from everything is the point I'm making here, okay? Was it the best thing to do? At the moment, I was thinking, oh, shit, here we fucking go. No. But it, you know, it was, overall, it was the best thing to do. Because as bad as it was, it needed to be said to make not only myself, but make the situation be seen in a different light. Okay. So a bunch of cards are flying out. So let me just see. Today is Thursday, the 26th of April. We are sitting at 3 days shy of the full moon in Scorpio. I've been feeling it for a week and a half. Scorpio, death and transformation. If you have not seen that, in some way or fashion in your life in the last couple of weeks, you're going to notice it now. Yourself is dying and transforming. The people around you, your situation, your job, your placement, career, everything's changing. Okay. So we have the Fool card, my favorite card. Thank you. Because I think this is a message for me too. I have a clean slate. You have a clean slate. That's the energy of today. You have the clean slate for newness, a new cycle, a new you, the new. Get it? Newness, clean slate. The fool is not the fool. The fool is never the fool. He can do and be and go anywhere. He's got a clear path right now. It's his choice. Which way are you going to go? What are you going to do? Well, some are still holding on. They're being greedy, holding on, not letting go. Four of Pentacles. Okay. They're grounded, but they're selfishly grounded, holding on. Holding on to what? Your ego? Holding on to your money? Holding on to being right? Ego? You know? What is it? Let it the hell go. Once you let go, look at that, the Queen. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Once you let go, so much newness is going to come from letting go. Okay? Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is stable. She is grounded. She stands in her stability. She is working diligently hard for what she's built and what she has. Okay? But somebody's stuck in their head. The Eight of Swords. Somebody is still stuck. Is it this person? They're blindfolded, but they're bound, but they're not tied, locked, and bound. And the swords are not touching them. They're allowing whatever's in their heads to keep them in that sense of entrapment. And the entrapment is only within their own mind. Once they take off the blindfolds, they're going to notice that nothing was touching them to begin with. It was all an illusion, delusion, illusion. And this is good. This is an 8. After the 8 is a 9. Okay? And then it's the 10. Completion of the cycle for the Ace of Swords. For the new clarity, the new way of thinking, okay? I'm going to pull one more card and see, and then we'll do the overall energy. But yesterday I was so heated and livid that I was straight up like, that full-blown 10% of me was out. And if anybody was physically around me, you know, they're like, oh, there she is. There's that chick I remember from way back in Brooklyn or in Jersey or in Philly. What's up? Yeah, no, that's not a good place to be. It's not. It really isn't. It just like sets you back like 5 or 10 steps from where you're going. She's cool. You know, she is. But you get a better way of getting through things. And I shuffled these cards. This was the next card after the Eight of Swords, but I shuffled the cards and it still flew out. So someone's trapped in their thoughts, okay? And the other person's feeling left out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles. Okay? But they're telling you that you have a new beginning. It's up to you to take the clean slate. The clean slate. Someone's being stingy and holding on. The other person is walking forward, being firm and grounded. Okay, I think this person is this person. Okay. This is this. This is this. The one that's holding on for whatever reason, whether it's their money, their stability, their groundedness, their point they're trying to make, whatever, you know, they're trapped in their thoughts. They're conflicted. Okay. The swords are not touching you. They're not going to stab you. They're not going to kill you. Just take the blindfold off and notice that it's an illusion and a delusion. Okay. And then this person is standing true and firm and, you know, and just. She knows her worth. She has it. She's the queen. And maybe because she was left out in the cold, she became the queen. Having to feel that left out in the cold, she took the baby and left and became the queen. And the bottom of the deck. The moon card. Secrets. Scorpio. Cancer. Pisces. This is a water sign, okay? And we are having the full moon in Scorpio. In 3 days, Sunday. So all of this is leading to that. Someone is, or everyone is in some way, fashion, gonna open up the lid of that pressure cooker finally. Because guess what? We're also in Pluto retrograde for the next 4 months till the end of September. And Pluto is ruled by the sign of Scorpio. And the full moon is in Scorpio. Do you see where we're going with this? There's no accident. It's all for a reason. The energies is getting you to the point of explosion. I have said I want to throat punch people for the past 2.5 weeks. That is so out of my character. That was me 20-something years ago. Like, you stupid fuck. Shut up, you know? But now I'm very understanding. I take myself out of the equation and to understand. But let me tell you what, for the past 2 weeks, I've wanted to throat punch many people. I actually visualize it when I stare at them, like, and I keep walking, you know? I told you, I too am living a human experience. So this is the overall energy of why this message came out. Because there are secrets to reveal, secrets within yourself. Secrets are going to be told to you, or you're going to see things that you've may felt to know be true, and others say no, but the truth, it's going to be revealed. And that full moon in Scorpio is going to shine so bright on the secrets in the water and the reflection of everyone for their authentic self. And it's going to be for the next 4 months because Pluto is in retrograde. It's going to say, I see you trying to shed that last bit of skin. Come here, let me help you. And throw shit at you and throw shit at you. Five of wands all day long. They're going to just throw at you, throw at you, throw at you, throw at you. You're going to have combativeness. You're going to see things. It's going to get you to the point. And these are for the people that haven't allowed the newness and the transformations and the authenticity to take their forward steps. This message is for those that haven't, that were like being pulled and dragging not wanting to, like, no, I don't want to. No, I'm not ready. I'm not, motherfucker. Pluto's making you get ready. Pluto is like, all right, but here I am now. So guess what? Time's up. Time's up, Buttercup. And all of our kids are watching. Because like I said in the beginning, they're the next generation. They're taking the wand. They're taking the sword. They're taking the cup. They're taking the pentacle to continue out all that we are learning and becoming and to be right in front of them. To have the new, authentic selves live out what we all came here to have, to experience, to do. Do I do another reading? Let's do the guided message that they want you to know from this message and this story, and the story too. So, April 26, 2018. What is the guided message you'd like everyone to take from the message that you're conveying for everybody? The energies that are coming up with the planets, with the full moon coming up, with Pluto in direct. Wow. Aww. Everything, be mindful that it's coming for partnerships and alliances, for you to have alliances with the right people, for you to have the right, authentic, genuine partnerships. 3, unity, mind, body, and spirit, masculine, feminine, and source. Why? Because you see clearly with your third eye. Okay, it's a 6. Okay, things are going to come back. Things are going to come back to you. Your movie reel, your thoughts, your emotions, things you've seen to reflect, to see, to know authentically, genuinely, and true what is to be for you, what it was all for you, your third eye. And the overall energies from it all, you are here to have, and you will have your fulfillment of wishes. You're 9. Fulfillment of wishes. To your 9 of Cups. You will have it. Just you got to go through these different, like the roller coaster. There was a roller coaster when I was a teenager, growing up in Great Adventure in Jersey. Okay, because they say Six Flags, Great Adventure, and there was the lightning loops, and it had 2 loops. And it would go forward, then backwards, and then stick you to the center and pull you back, lightning. That's our life. When you make a choice, the roller coaster will take you forward. But, there may be people or situations that be like, nope, you got to go backwards now. Until you get it completely right, will you go forward and the ride stops. That's all. So if you're having a Groundhog Day, it's okay. You were meant to have a hiccup. It's okay to be human. You're not meant to be perfect. If you flew off and did something out of your character, it had to be to get you past the hurdle and for you to realize that you too are here to, and they're not mistakes. I don't call them mistakes. To have moments, character building moments, character reminder moments, trapped in fear. Get the hell out of your head. There's Eight of Wands. Take the blindfold. I mean, the Eight of Swords. Take the blindfold off. The swords are around you, not on you. They're around you, not on you. Have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow.